Let's look at 750,000 or $1 million. And look, a suburb I'm going to get into is a suburb called Victoria Park. So it's just south of the CBD, Victoria Park. It's quite close to the new Crown Casino in Perth. So again, if you like your pokies, not a bad suburb for that either. But look, Victoria. The thing I like about Victoria Park is it's quite a good walkable neighbourhood, very well known as kind of like a little bit of a trendy area. A lot of good cafes and restaurants there too. Look, it's close to South Perth and Kensington as well. Look, I had someone recently comment on one of my videos about it, saying that it does have a few dodgy pockets, which I do agree, and that South Perth is better, and I do agree with that too. But South Perth, for a good place, you're probably looking at, $1.5 million or roughly around that, somewhere around that. So Victoria Park is still picking up, for $850,000, $900,000 now. So it's pretty good. I'd probably compare it, probably not to Newtown in Sydney, but I'd probably say somewhere like maybe probably like Dulwich Hill, somewhere like that in Sydney. Decent walkability, not the best, but still pretty good cafes and restaurants, and a good overall lifestyle there close to the city. So no issues with jobs there either. And you can see just here as well, the walkability in Victoria Park's just incredible. The darker green patches are obviously very good, so you can see around the main sort of streets and highway there, very walkable. So really good suburb if you don't want a car as well. One of the few in Perth, I'd say, that are good for that. Another suburb we're going to get into is a suburb called Secret Harbour. And that is the suburb name. It is called Secret Harbour. I actually had a person I know too, an actual client of mine, who bought here for, I think, $420,000, about 2 years ago or so. And, I think the suburb median now is about 780,000 or something like that. So done pretty well. And look, obviously, me being a surfer, my surfer bias has come out here, but it's one of the few suburbs in Perth that actually has a proper surf beach, so you can surf there for people that don't know. But nice suburb as well, because look, Secret Harbour is it's kind of like, I'd almost call it like a garden suburb. It's like almost like a golf course garden suburb. If you just search it on the maps, you'll notice that it's kind of full of parks and greeneries and golf courses. So it's very green and open. Very, very much so a family suburb too. In terms of it, look, obviously open green space. Most houses are 3 or 4 bedrooms minimum. Some are 5. Brick veneer, pretty good homes. Fairly decent schools there too. Close to both Mandurah and Rockingham, pretty much right in between the two of them too. So there's some Catholic and private schools there too if you need to go to them. But really good, for an open sort of outdoor lifestyle, especially if you're a surfer like me. You're probably really going to like the suburb too. So consider Secret Harbour as well for $750,000 to $1 million. That's actually on the lower end of that. So definitely consider that in that sense.